Hey everybody, Twin Diggers here, Pat and Pam.
Yeah.
Today is Saturday, April 20th, and we are back at the dump. We couldn't resist it. We got here early this morning. It was 30 degrees with snowflakes. So we had our long johns on and we were layered. And then about, I think 3 o'clock, the sun broke. So I think our high today is about 45. So we had another phenomenal day digging in the hole. And produced a lot more than we imagined that was in there. So over that side was from our previous dig. That stuff's going to be pretty much recycled. We already took the stuff that we wanted and the landowners did. But as we like to continue, because the recycle bins are full. So here we go. Won't spend a lot of time on these because you've seen so many of them. A lot of alcohol bottles, and they are stacked 3 deep in the back here, and then these we laid flat so you can kind of see what they are. They're the make out that label.
We've kind of come to a conclusion that these people that were here in the 1900s to 1940s may have had a drinking problem.
Drink their alcohol and have coffee
and
in the
have
morning.
coffee. Yeah.
And then a lot of medicine bottles too that we found. So a plethora of alcohol bottles.
Yes.
Found these really cool green bottles, and they might have a little trouble getting down here.
Yeah,
in
careful.
The woods.
Don't fall now.
Show you the bottoms of these. Oh, I think my
they're
wall's
gonna,
collapsing.
They're gonna tumble.
You can see the numbers on this. These bottles are just beautiful. And we've got 3, and then this interesting one there.
I'll hand you that one.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
A different green on that. That is a Duraglass. I'll wipe off the year so you can see it. And that is 1944.
Nice.
So we like colored bottles. Put them down there. Whoa.
Careful.
All right. And as long as I got you down there, sis.
Yep.
Why don't you show what those little jars are? We actually pulled one of them out that has the label still on it.
Yes. We kind of thought that all of these jars were olive jars, and we were correct.
Yeah.
And it says Spanish. What is that? Spanish something,
olives.
but they're olives.
Yeah.
Spanish olives. So, that's pretty cool.
And then I can't reach that, sis, but you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
This one was neat. It's some kind of a canning jar. And it says
The Dickers?
Deekers.
That was cool.
Deekers. Something Iowa.
Yeah. We found a Hilux bottle embossed at the top, and look at that. Over 80 plus years in the ground, and that label made it. And then this one, sis, I can't reach. That's the Heinz one.
Oh, this one was phenomenal.
I don't know if
Here,
that's
do you want to hold that and then I'll film it for you?
if that's a vinegar jar.
I've never seen anything that big before like that with a Heinz on it.
So if you know, we couldn't get a date off of that, but I'm sure there's a patent.
Isn't that crazy?
Probably white vinegar or something that went into that baby.
Who knows? Then we have another one here. I'm going to help with it because Pat can't reach. Right here, it says Parsons Household Ammonia.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good sized bottle. Got a little
one
top.
here, sis.
Yeah, what one is that?
We
Let's
have
hold
not
it.
found an amber bottle, and it is the Owens, Illinois glass, but look at that number on the bottom.
Yeah, cool.
And then here it's got the Duraglass on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was, I don't know if it was a canning, I don't think it was a canning jar, but very rare that we find amber bottles like this, this size.
And then I'm going to just come down here, Pat.
Yeah.
Here's something else, kind of unique. It's got kind of like a grape design.
Yeah.
Real nice, unusual kind of a bottle. Pretty cool. It's an alcohol bottle, by the way. But that
figured a lot of
it's
these
pretty
are.
heavy. And then the other thing I'm going to show as long as I'm here, this, I thought it was an ink bottle because I collect ink bottles. Kind of looked like it with the design, but then when I turned it over, it says Abbott Laboratories made in the USA number 4.
It could be some medicine bottle for the farm animals too.
Yeah, could be.
When, you know, it's
Really
considered laboratory.
beautiful amber bottle.
The other one, sis, is this one.
Oh yes, I was, yep.
27, I think.
1927 on this one. It's huge.
Yeah, that'll make a nice flower vase.
Yeah, that would make a beautiful flower vase. It's kind of hard to see on the bottom, but it is 1927. Just never seen anything like that before.
And then the 2 ambers down by your knee there.
Okay.
Those are the first size like that we have pulled.
Yeah.
Kind of short and stubby, but they're real heavy.
Yeah, that's the bottom of it. Not sure what that could be. I'm assuming beer. I mean, probably. I don't know. And then this one here,
Yeah, that's interesting.
it says ball on the bottom of it. But it's got some real nice 3 lines going across it. And again, like we mentioned when we were here before, all of these bottles are not broken.
Yeah,
We just
real fun.
cannot get over it. Just unbelievable.
It's nice to finally find, you know, when we're digging that
Yeah.
we find a lot of them intact.
And a dump that hasn't been bulldozed. So here's
Right.
the marking on this one. Very heavy. Again, I'm assuming it's some kind of a beer bottle.
No.
Very nice. All right, well, why don't you come over here, Pat, and let's
Well,
do
since
this
I'm
side?
back here.
Okay,
let's
do
start
you want to just
here,
share it?
And then I'll come around.
Okay, sounds good.
So you have to pan in.
Okay, let me get up here and then,
Got her?
yeah. Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna lean over because we have too
All
much
right.
stuff here.
We found an absolute ton of mason jar lids again. And some of our are in good condition, but we like to keep them. So the pretty decent ones like that, we're going to clean them up. Another Parker's ink jar that we found, and this actually was half full of black ink. We dumped
Turn
that
the
out.
bottom. I don't know if we can see that or not, but
Maybe.
Parker's.
And this one, I know this is old. We've seen Digger Dave
Yeah.
pull these out. This is another ink jar.
And I do have that in my collection at
there's
home.
Nothing
so-
on the bottom, but he would know the age of this ink jar. This is early 1900s. We had a variety of medicine bottles, perfume bottles, medicine bottles. These you can still see the pink in them.
Oh, geese are flying by.
We only found one blue Vicks jar, and it had goop in it, and I had to carry it off because Pam said it was making her sick from the smell.
It stunk.
Really cute little green jar. We found 3 so far. This is the smallest. Just
And
love these.
We were told by the landowner that would have had some kind of medicine in it for the farm animals.
Yeah. And then real fun, we found this little pig. It's a hard rubber plastic. And then look at this. These glasses, we had to clean them up so you could see them. And I think we'll be soaking that in apple vinegar to get kind of the crust off of the rims. We found 2 buttons, the other one somewhere here. This is a seashell button. Oop. This little weird rubber ball. This was a broken bottom off of a
Crock.
Crock.
So sad. Oh,
And then more of these little perfume and medicine bottles. I found this really weird thing. It's all glass. Don't know what that was for. Probably, I don't know, some kind of thermometer. Another little oil lantern piece. A buckle. We found more horse tack, which we have piled up there.
and then that beautiful platter that you have your stuff on there
yeah,
for
we
display.
found this too. But this, we found more of it And now we know what it is. It was a teapot. And on the bottom of this, and I will read it and then show it to you, it says made in Japan. You can see that.
Yeah, it's gold, kind of gold gilded,
Yeah.
it looks like.
This was just, man, look at the holes in there for the water. That is
That is
cool.
really cool.
Yep.
I'm not sure, but isn't that called like enamelware?
No.
Where they put enamel paint on it or something?
I don't think so. It almost looks like it's all hand painted.
It could be. If anybody knows, let us
Yeah.
know. And if you know what the age of that could be, that is just absolutely beautiful.
Found this old stoneware pitcher. Of course, the handles broke off. But on the bottom, and I'm going to read it. I don't know. It's from Liverpool. And I'm going to show that there are a lot of people that follow who the manufacturers are. That was cool. We wished we could have found this hole, but we found tons of pieces of it. No idea. Obviously, I think it's wine, some kind of an alcohol bottle from all the other things that we found.
Beautiful design on that bottle.
Yeah. So we got that. And a stoneware coffee cup. It was broke. But look at the beautiful shards that we found once again. More of this beautiful yellow with the flowers. And we wished we would have pulled a whole plate out of here. I'm going to show you the manufacturer on here.
If you want to turn it when you're done.
Yep. I'm having a little trouble seeing. It's Golden Flow. It's Limoges, China. And
beautiful.
I'm having a little trouble seeing it, but you can get a picture of that. Another cool piece. This is the only one we found today. And this is actually raised, the stems on here. So someone must have really liked orange. This would have been painted, obviously, on here. But that was really pretty. Just another piece. We always like to save these shards for our projects, but this is Smith Phillips China, Princess Ivory, Yellow Rose, manufactured on there. And this beautiful, look at the flowers on here. Beautiful shards, little handle still intact. And there is the manufacturer on that.
That is so pretty.
We've never found anything with such beautiful flowers on it.
It looks like the shape was kind of,
There's
you know,
my
like
other
that square thing.
button we found.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I'm going to move a couple things.
All right,
here.
I'm going to come around, Pat, to the other side here. So I can...
And I don't want to forget the full cream jars.
No, we won't. We'll get them.
We got a bunch of different
Well,
sizes.
let's do that right now then, since you're on that side.
So this one still has a lid. It's Pond's. But these have the HA is the hazel. Oh, I got goop on it.
You just broke my...
No, I didn't.
You just broke my ink jar.
Oh my God, I did.
It's okay. I have one at home.
Sorry.
No, I have one at home. It's exactly the same one in my collection.
Sorry, sis.
That's okay.
Dang it.
It's all right. All right, so
Got
you were
too much
talking
stuff.
about your jar, the
Yeah.
cream jars.
All different. This has got some fancy designs on it. They're round, tall, square. I'm not going to pick them up anymore. I don't want to break anything else of yours.
Don't do it.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Down in here now. We'll go back to the shards.
Yeah, let's go back to the shards.
Okay.
Because they're so pretty.
That piece goes there. But look at that on there. There's boats, if you can see it.
Like old ships.
And there's
Does
the
it turn the
maker
right way
there.
now?
Yeah, I got it. That was really pretty. And then we found more of this with just these beautiful little flowers on it. And we found this today. And then this is, I don't know what this was for, but do you see these little raised beads?
beautiful. Some
Think
kind
it
of a
was
china
a-
glass.
I think it was a teacup possibly.
Yeah.
But they got all these little raised gold dots all over them. And then this, we haven't, wish we could find more. All the little flowers on this piece.
It's beautiful.
And
Oh,
more
yeah.
flowers.
That's the first piece now we found of this. Pat
Yeah.
just found it about an hour ago.
Yeah, so that was interesting. And I don't want to overlook this. Cause
Right, because
last
the
time
lid is over here now.
I missed a few things. So, I'll put my hand down.
Yeah, be safe.
We think that these are pineapples. And it's a crock. And we found all kinds of pieces for it.
Beautiful.
Very ornate.
And Pat, can you pick up the bottom of it? Look at how
This?
interesting this is.
What?
The bottom of it.
Yeah.
It's just turning. Yeah, and there isn't anything on there that we can see with a name.
No. And
But-
this, we found the lid
Yep.
that would have gone on top of it, and it matches perfectly.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So we got that. That was neat. I wish we would have found bigger pieces of it, but
Right, and that
and
looks
then
like
we
a
found the little handle
Mm-hmm.
to whatever it was.
Oh, you know what?
It's like a teapot.
It was a teapot, Pat.
Yeah, look at.
That's why.
Well, I don't know. That's broken.
No, that was a teapot. Now that
Okay.
I'm looking at the top of this,
Okay.
that was a teapot.
Got it.
Oh, no wonder. Oh, cool. Cool.
Back row.
All right, another heartbreaker.
Broken up crock.
Yeah.
Old enamel pan. Another little pan dish. This here is a dish. Way around here. This was very interesting, and we're hoping that someone could tell us what this is. This was in the hole sideways like this. It had white, like cotton. It almost looked like it was insulation that was wrapped all around it, and just this side was showing. And then it had metal halfway around it, like iron. It was encased. So this is a crock. The top is glazed. The whole top area is glazed. And it has the number on it, J615.
Yep. And then
Okay.
on the
And there,
yeah.
615. But this is not glazed. Then, a little while later, we pulled this. And this is the top to it. Again, this isn't glazed, but this is, and the inside of it is the top. No idea what that would have been for, why
And-
it was encased.
Yep. And right here is a number 2. And so we are thinking that it is some kind of a maybe canning
I couldn't even tell
jar,
you.
canning
No.
something.
I,
But the
whatever
other
it did, it was insulated around it to
yeah.
keep something either cold. I'm not sure, but
It's
it
cool.
is the coolest thing that we have ever found and intact.
Yes. Not broken. Can you believe it, you guys? Look at
isn't
that.
cool?
Now, I'm assuming the number 2 on here means
Could be
it's
2
2 gallon.
gallon.
That's what I
Could
think.
very well be.
Yep.
Yep. And then we found this. Actually, we found
3 separate pieces.
the broken percolator glass, the lid, and this in 3 different areas in the dump. But the handle's a little weak, so I'm just going to pick it up here. It's like a maroon enamelware.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Isn't
cool?
that neat?
And then we found the top. And of course,
Sadly, the percolator thing was broken.
yeah. But that's a cool piece. That can always be repurposed into yard art.
You bet.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
no.
you're going to break that too, aren't you?
God.
It's already broken. I'm just teasing you.
Well, I feel bad about that jar.
Don't worry about it. I already have
It's the
one.
first time I've ever had a foo-foo like that
I
when
know.
we were recording.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm worried about it.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going to do the little stuff
We're
over
gonna come
there.
into here.
Okay. Let me.
This thing was. I gotta make sure I have the right footing.
I know we're on
I
a
know.
hill, you guys,
Yeah.
so we're
I
sliding
tried
a little bit.
I tried to clear this and flatten it out a little bit, but
I think it might fall though.
okay. So I'm gonna hold these so they don't
We
fall.
definitely would like some input on what this could be.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's some really pretty fancy going all around there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the inside of this was full of this wood.
Mm-hmm.
Was just like encased in it. And then this obviously, and this is all copper.
Mm-hmm.
This you can tell by the jigs.
Mm-hmm.
That was on there. This was probably, because this got a hole, that was there. All right. And this was on there. This is our, sis,
What the heck is it? Could it be a candle holder?
I don't know who'd have candles that big.
Don't know.
Is it to a light? A ceiling light? Is this a cover? And I am baffled by this. It is the coolest thing that we found.
It is neat.
It is neat. And the other thing too is we have now hit into the 1920s and 30s part of this dump. As you can see, the things are really pretty awesome. And I don't want to overlook this. This we found in 2 different places. And you could see that the handle was broken off there and there. Obviously, it was maybe a sugar dish, a candy dish. Okay.
Beautiful.
This was in a completely different area. Not broken or chipped, other than the handles missing. Look at the beautiful roses on here and the scallop design. On the bottom of this, we put in there, hand painted, made in Germany. That is beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay. As long as I'm back here and you got the camera, let's pan here on the covers we found.
Okay.
Got the little stub there?
Yep.
It's just a little jar. Look at the lids that we found completely intact. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Beautiful china. This goes with it, I'm guessing, because it's kind of scalloped the same a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
Thrown away because the handle broke. There's a little chip there, I see.
Isn't that beautiful? And this one, I'll give it to you. Don't hurt yourself.
Look at that.
Look at the flower pattern on that.
This obviously was broken off.
Look at how beautiful that's scalloped around there, Pat.
Yeah.
Where the handle was.
There's the inside. Talk about a score on these. That is just awesome finds. Come out of the earth like that intact.
You bet.
It's been amazing.
Should we do this stuff?
Well, let's keep going because,
Okay.
last time I kept forgetting stuff.
All right.
And I want to make sure I don't forget stuff.
Okay.
I'm just
I
gonna
just don't want you to fall, though,
no,
leaning
I'm fine.
down.
I'm fine. I'm just going to make little areas to put my hand down.
Okay.
Okay. We found this metal tray. So anything we find, we like to use for our displays. All right. Here's our bucket lister, everyone. You're all going to laugh at us, but this is actually the first
Bottle stopper
Yep.
we've ever found.
So we don't know what that's for, if it's for alcohol or what, but isn't that beautiful? You should see the light that goes through the top of that. So, yay! We found one. This is a Listerine bottle. That'll clean up nice. My favorite that I collect are these little graduated medicine bottles. I got a little baby now. I do not have one this size. Perfume bottles. Probably cologne. This is perfume. You can tell by the, I think that might be aspirin or something. I'm not sure. This thing, it's got a big rubber stop in it and I can't pull it out. Maybe there was, I don't know, something in it and a needle went in. Maybe it was for the animals.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That a needle went in it.
Salt and pepper shakers. That one's got a lid, but
Two
it's
different
roach.
sizes. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pam was challenging me on this one. I think this is a shoe polish bottle, but she says no.
I don't think so. I think shoe polish bottles are amber.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
This was cool, the shape of it. That's cologne. And then this panel bottle,
That's neat.
that is beautiful, if you can see that. This is our favorite little bottle find of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And this says Palmer Toilet Water, New York.
Mm-hmm. Cork
And
top.
that is an old bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be 1920s, I would guess.
Oh. Probably in the
this-
right ball field.
This little enamel pot. And then these two bottles. This is, it's called Crandall Colburn, I think. And I can't see.
Yep.
These are soda bottles.
Yep.
Very heavy.
Cochrane.
Cochrane, sorry.
Looks like Camnell Cochrane.
Yeah.
Cochrane.
Yeah,
And then
those
look
are
at this,
soda
you guys. It's got the CC on the bottom. Isn't that cool?
All right. I'm gonna move over a
This
tad.
one just has an A on the bottom. Cool. All right.
Moving around.
Are we gonna do these two?
Yep.
Okay.
You can do them because
Okay.
they're closest to you.
Okay, so again, this one
Look at the
is,
color on that.
look at that baby.
That aqua blue in it.
Isn't that pretty? That's a
That's-
big old heavy bottle.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
The only thing on the bottom of it is a number 12. And this one,
That kick up.
we're pretty excited about this one.
You always find them broken.
Look at how beautiful this is. And it's a kick up.
Yeah.
And from what we've been told, kick ups are wine. Is that correct? Yeah.
It's gonna.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful bottle.
Careful when you set that down.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Here's another creepy thing we found. Anybody know what this was for? Got a handle. It's got a strainer.
I think it's for
Looks like
mashing potatoes.
Something, handle came up. Something was in there. What do you think? Pam
Yeah.
thinks it's a potato
I
masher.
think it's a potato masher. I don't know.
We'll see.
Or a juicer. Maybe it's a juicer. Like maybe you put tomatoes in it or
I don't
oranges
know.
or something and squeeze the heck out of it.
It's wild.
Yeah, that was cool.
And we believe that these go to a coffee pot because we found a cake or a
Yeah,
thing.
there's
you
two
put-
of them there.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's for that or not. Two cool.
You're moving too fast for me here.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Irons.
I just
they
feel
don't
like
have
I'm
the
moving all over.
handle.
Yep. Those are old.
Man, those babies are heavy.
Those are good door stoppers.
Yeah. This was really cool. Little corner hanger.
Pat, hold on. I'm going all over the place.
Slow down, sis.
Yeah. Okay. I got it now.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Just because we got so much stuff.
I know. I'm just trying to get it all focused.
All right. This is probably going to be our second. What the heck
Is it?
Okay. On the bottom, it says Buffalo, China, 1928.
Can you see that?
And this is a heavy piece of stoneware. And there's a small chip there to kind of show you it's stoneware.
Mm-hmm.
Something fit in here and locked.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep turning it around.
And on the back of it, Pat, there's a hole.
Yeah, there's a hole in the center.
Yeah.
No idea what that is for. It's very unique. I'm hearing noises up. Oh, it's a robin. Okay. There is a black bear in the area, and it's been seen on trail cams.
Yeah.
So I got a little spooked when I heard some noise over there.
Hey, bear.
Okay. So we found this glass lid. Big knob on it.
Mm-hmm.
And this was our favorite. Look at the condition of this lantern piece. There's the bottom. And then this opens.
Mm-hmm.
You had it open.
Yeah, I had
there's
it
a
open
screen.
with the screen.
I'm not going to mess with it
Yeah,
right
don't
now.
mess with it.
And then on here is a name, and honestly, I'm going to clean it up. And usually it has a manufacturer's name or a patent date. But look at this beautiful lantern piece.
Yeah, oil lamp. It's gorgeous.
The wick would have came up through here, and I think I
Don't
got
open it. You already broke my ink
Hey.
bottle. Knock it off.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Another small little lantern piece that we found. I'm going to move this.
Yeah, then
I'm
you
going to
can.
lean in.
That's a good idea.
I want to show them this.
Okay.
All right. Let me see if we still got some sunlight here. Pam pulled this out of the hole. Do we have light? Can you see that?
Yeah.
You got it?
It's red.
It is beautiful. It's all red glass. And I have no idea what that was for. It's a ground flat lip on it. It's layered. It's for a lantern.
Well,
or-
we did find a couple deets, broken pieces of glass, and deets usually went to those old railroad lanterns.
Yeah,
Wondering if that might go to it.
could be.
That is beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, only one insulator. This really cool old light bulb.
That is
All the
cool.
glass around the top of it's beveled. But
That
this
is neat.
is interesting. This is very thin. It has a pour spout on it. And I'm going to pull this out. There's a piece of paper attached to it. Okay. I believe that these beads are mercury. I could be wrong. Part of it was broken off at the bottom. I'm going to have you just pan in on that, and I'm going to hold it sideways so they can read that.
Okay.
Had something to do with measuring water, because it says hydrometer. And it has all the measurements. This is cool.
And one of the farm owners came over, and she thought it was maybe a thermometer to use for canning. So, because it has to be at a certain temperature, but we don't know.
No idea. We can only guess.
Yep. Let us know if you guys know what that is.
This is cool. This big fat piece of glass was probably to a dish. And it's all,
And that's the only piece we found so far.
yeah, like a pyramid. Another cool lid. Big knob on it. Don't know what that was for.
Yeah. Maybe a glass canister of some kind, huh?
This is something else that is very unique. It's almost like it's all cut. Got the star on the bottom. There's a little handle here. And then there's these marks come out, and then these indents. Like something sat on this. And this was the handle. And I don't know if it was a candle holder or what it was. But that is really cool.
Do you think it was an ashtray?
No,
You don't think so?
I don't think so. That's so dainty.
Okay.
We continue to find these big pieces of coal out of that pit that we're digging. This was just to I don't know, maybe an old bed or a chair or something. Found this old roached shoehorn. And this, unfortunately, broke. This is all rubber. But what it was, and I probably won't be able to get it back together, it was an army tank. See the wheels?
And the little soldier was on top.
Little
Look at
guy
that.
is sitting in the center. It's all kind of caved in there. But yeah, it was a real thick rubber. There's, I don't know, there's no manufacturer name on it at all. We found another light bulb. And then Pam, if you want to pan down, we believe these pieces here were for a gas stove.
A gas stove.
So that was interesting. And
But that
those were
one-
pretty much together.
Yeah.
And then a smaller damper for a wood burning stove. I found a ton, not a ton, but a lot of the Bakelite covers that were on a lot of the booze bottles. And I washed these up and repurpose them. And then, getting up.
Yeah, me too.
Broken shards of glass. We've got 3 buckets. And we've got a bucket of just trash, like bags and kind of things that we found. And we got a bucket of bones. All different kinds of bones, chicken bones, animal bones.
Hey, Pat, where's that jawbone you talked about?
I'm going to get it.
Okay.
Found this little skull. I don't know what the heck that's for. That was in the hole.
Lots of bones.
Bear with me. I'm going to get this other one. I forgot to bring it over.
Well, we might as well go over here, sis. We're kind of done, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
With our stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to go over here and film everything that we dug today, which is right here. All of that. Oh, look at that.
What the heck was that for? Little teeth.
What could that be? I don't think that's a deer.
I don't know. Maybe it's an old dog bone.
Oh, I don't know.
be.
Maybe.
All right. That in our bone bucket.
All right. So here's our little campsite here from today. And we're going to go down here and show you what we dug in the hole. We'll show you the hole. I know, it's getting kind of chilly. So we found, we unearthed 2 small milk cans. And these are from, at least 80 years old. Yep.
I've never seen that size.
Yep, at least 80. We got that. And then we've been throwing our tailings out here. And after cutting tree roots and all kinds of stuff, that's where we are right now.
Knocked down some more bottles, but we were like, nope, we're going to save that for next weekend.
So if you look at the last couple videos we've done, we can't imagine that all of what we have unearthed
Or just from
has
this area
been
here.
in this area.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's amazing.
Absolutely crazy.
And it keeps going.
Yeah.
It's coming all up in here.
Yeah.
So we got a lot.
So we did dig some bottles, but we were too tired. We left them down there. We will add those to our next
video.
adventure when we come back next weekend.
Yeah. Look at that.
Isn't that crazy?
It is amazing. And the bottles that you see, we filled another recycle bin with just food bottles.
Right.
And I don't know. We had a
Cool.
great day.
We had a fantastic
Dang,
day.
we've been here for about 9 hours.
Yeah.
I'm tired, cold.
Cold, tired, time to
Get
go.
something to eat, take a hot shower. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching and following. Let us know if you know what some of that cool stuff is.
Yeah, we would appreciate it.
And we will see you back next weekend. We're going to have all the still pictures on our Twin Diggers Minnesota Facebook page.
All right. Take
Thanks,
care.
everyone. Take
Bye-bye.
care.